What's up, everybody? I hope everybody's doing good. So today, doing a 50 card vintage PSA reveal, mainly from my my childhood collection, and just had some fun with it. Definitely, a lot of the cards that I got graded probably don't make a lot of sense financially. Takes about $19 a card to get it graded all in, something like 19, 20 bucks with shipping and handling and everything like that. But I just wanted to get these cards slabbed. A lot of the cards I've had since I was, 10 years old. So I just thought it would be fun to get them slabbed and graded if I could. It's been a little bit since my last video. I just got back from Florida. Where I did a half marathon run through the Disney parks, which was really cool. 13.1 miles. So that was really fun, and I highly recommend, this run through the Disney parks was a lot of fun, going through through Epcot, Hollywood Studios, and I don't know. Anyway, it was a good time. Before I get into that, I'm going to be turning 45 next week, and I got this for my birthday, Pro Debut 2023, 4 autographs. So I figured I'd show you guys the results of that real quick. So here are some of the cards. This is a fun product to rip. You get 4 autos, and a lot of guys, we'll see where, how their career pans out. So Ellie De La Cruz, Jose Reyes, insert throwback, Jackson Holiday, who's the #1 prospect in baseball right now. Jet Williams. You get a lot of inserts, a lot of chrome cards. Like I said, it's going to take years before we find out if any of these guys pan out. But that's part of the fun of it. You follow some of these guys' careers. And I don't think it's like a super expensive product. And then you have, this is a really cool card with Acuna and Baby Acuna insert. Justin Crawford for the Phillies. By the way, he's back there. The Lunar Glow card in a PSA 10. So I had the insert. These were cool, these throwbacks. Sparky Anderson, Cal Ripken. I think there was like a Johnny Mize and maybe another one. There's Jackson Holiday again. And then maybe like sort of the bigger cards that I got from that. This pink chrome Pedro Leon, numbered to 199. You guys will have to let me know if you're familiar with any of these guys. I wasn't. Paciola auto, Angel Martinez auto, Yiddy Cappy auto, and then maybe the 2 biggest hits from that were this Dustin Harris auto, numbered to 99. Was that? Oh, geez, 23 out of 99. And then Jordan Lawler, who's, I believe, a top 10 prospect, and this is like the gold speckle number to 50. So those are my best hits from that. And then I haven't really picked up a lot of big cards recently. Waiting, just any moment now, I could land a huge card. But in the meantime, just to kind of hold me over, I picked this beauty up. 1963 Fleer Willie Mays. In an SGC 6. Now, this may seem like a big card, like if you don't know any better, but this was only, not that not that this is nothing, but it was 180 bucks. 180 bucks for a 63. I thought it was a fantastic deal for a 63 Fleer. And of course, this was, I think there was a Ted Williams Fleer set in like 59, 60, and then of course Fleer really came in, into the picture in 1981 with Don Russ. But look at that card, really beautiful, nice edges and corners, and the back not as well centered. I think the front's a little bit better centered, but obviously the centering is a little bit of an issue. But what the heck? I mean, for 180, I thought that was a hell of a deal. So great card to look into if you're not looking to spend too much. Willie Mays, really, really awesome card. All right, so on to the 50 card PSA reveal. So we'll see how we did here. A lot of like maybe not huge name Hall of Famers. And this is definitely not what I want to see here. So we'll see, low grade stuff, guys. All right, so let's see how we did. We got a 1967 Topps Bill Mazeroski in a PSA 3. So you're going to see a lot of this type of stuff, guys. A lot of low grade Hall of Famers. But at the end of the day, look at that. That's a beautiful looking card. Bill Mazeroski in a PSA 3. And then we got a Jim Palmer. Of course, we would hope to get a higher grade than a 4 on a 78 card. 78 Topps Jim Palmer. So, and then look at this card. This card I've had in my collection probably for about 35 years. And I'm sure a lot of you guys are looking at this going like, why would you get this card graded? I mean, here you can even see the mark on the back. I don't know if somebody wrote like an A. I don't know what that is, but it's just been in my collection forever. And, just thought it would be awesome to get it slabbed, and it looks awesome. I love it. And this will be the only 76. This is the only 76 Topps, card number 1 that I want. It's this one. Even if I were to get one in a PSA 10, I want this one. This is the card that I grew up with, and I just thought it'd be fun to get it slabbed. So. Card number 1, and pretty neat too. Most runs batted in. For Hank Aaron. And then anyway, all right, and then we have a 78 Topps Dale Murphy, and I think I also submitted the 77 Dale Murphy. I don't think this is the Dale Murphy rookie, but I do think it's the Bo Diaz, Ernie Witt, Lance Parrish rookie, but not the Dale, there was a 77 Dale Murphy. And so we got a PSA 6 on that. Okay, now here is all the cards that didn't get slabbed, I'm assuming. So I've submitted this. I've submitted this one before. Unfortunately, they just will not grade it. So the annoying thing with PSA is I tried to. I said to them because I don't really care about the grades. You'll notice a lot of these are really low grades. I didn't care what the grade got. I just wanted to get it slabbed. And so I tried to call PSA and just say, hey, can you, even if you're not going to give it a grade, can you just put it, in a slab and authenticate it? And they were like, customer service at PSA is worthless. I mean, they never help you with anything. And I called them and they're like, sorry, when you submit the order, you have to put it in the submission that you want to, if you want every card to get slabbed. They couldn't help me after it had already been submitted. And so it's like, I don't even know what the point of the customer service team is there. And then, okay, so we got 2 more. This is the, let's see, the Harry Brackeen. And, oh man, this is, the old school 1971 Topps card that I've had in my collection forever. Hank Aaron. I don't know why they wouldn't grade this. Minimum size requirements. So it's probably minimum size requirements because it's like got, rounded edges, whatever. Okay. So those are the cards that didn't get graded. Like I said, a 50 card order. So we're 40, looks like probably 46 out of 50 got graded. All right, we got a PSA. Oh, this is the Dale Murphy I just mentioned. Rick Cerrone, Dale Murphy rookie. And again, I'll say it once, I'll say it again. I knew these cards wouldn't grade well, but I just wanted to get them slabbed. And 1949 Bowman Charles Barrett, Red Barrett, got a 3, and wanted to get this graded. I have, as you guys may have seen, I bought earlier this year, I got the Satchel Paige 49 Bowman card. I also got the Duke Snider rookie. Was it? No, I'm sorry. It was Roy Campanella. Roy Campanella rookie in the 49 set. And then I also had the Jackie Robinson. So I've been, big on this 49 Bowman set. I think it's really a neat set. And so I had a couple other 49 Bowman cards, and I figured I'd get them slabbed. So looks awesome in the slab. Then we got the look at this Willie Randolph rookie in a 2.5. Yeah, I definitely understand that. Look at the corners on this. But I just wanted to, again, looks great in the slab in my opinion. It's all, part of my, all these cards, a lot of these cards, I shouldn't say all of them, but a lot of these cards are part of my childhood collection. Larry Doby came back as a PSA 2.5. Larry Doby, I believe, was the first ever African-American in the American League. Hall of Famer. All right, let's see next box here. All right, nice. So I've submitted this card a couple of times, and this is the third time I've submitted this to PSA, and each time it had gotten minimum size requirements and then or trimmed. Looks like this time they graded it, so got a PSA 5 on it. Nice to finally get it slabbed. Got Moose Skowron for the Yankees, 1961 Topps Moose Skowron and a PSA 3. Lou Piniella rookie, 1968 Topps. I been trying to get that Nolan Ryan rookie. One day I'll get it. There's just always another card that I that I want over the Ryan rookie. This is a really neat card. Juan Marichal, Bob Gibson, and Fergie Jenkins all on one card. Love these types of cards. 68 pitching leaders. Came back as a 3. Some of these, a couple of years ago, I had bought a like a vintage lot of, I don't know, like 1,000 cards or something like that. And so some of these, like this one and the Fergie Jenkins, and this is a neat Sandy Koufax, Bob Veal, and Bob Gibson. 66 Topps leaders in a PSA 3. Threw this one in here. It's like wanted to make it an even 50 cards, so grabbed this Star Wars. Who will win the Star War? Thought that was just a great. I don't know. For some reason, I wanted it slabbed. So 77, part of that like original Series 1 Star Wars set. I have the Luke Skywalker from that set. This is a Tony Kubek rookie, 57 Topps in a 2.5. And broadcaster, had a great broadcasting career, and I'm sure if he played for the Yankees, probably won a couple of championships. Lou Brock, I don't know how this got a PSA 6. That is a hell of a generous PSA 6. Oh man. All right, I'll take it, I guess. 66 Topps Lou Brock at a PSA 6. How did that get a 6? All right, I'll take it. PSA 6. Minnie Minoso, 58 Topps. Minnie Minoso. He recently got into the Hall of Fame, I believe, in 2022. And it looks like there's something on the back. Oh, miscut. Oh, I see. Miscut. MC. All right, so it's basically a PSA 2. 58 Topps. Minnie Minoso. And then we have a Frank Robinson from the same set in a PSA 3. So Minnie Minoso and Frank Robinson, and Hoyt Wilhelm, a third card from that set, 58 Topps. Hoyt Wilhelm, another Hall of Famer, one of the best knuckleball pitchers of all time, if not the best. You could make an argument for Phil Niekro or even Tim Wakefield. Hoyt Wilhelm is definitely in the conversation. Charlie Huff. I think Hoyt Wilhelm pitched until he was like 50. And that's the beauty of being a knuckleballer, is that you could pitch, until you're like 50 years old. 1962, because you don't have to throw that hard. 60 Topps Rocky Colavito and a PSA 4. My dad was a big Indians fan, so a lot of these I think were, I might have submitted because my dad was a fan of the Indians. And of course they got rid of this logo. And let's see, we got a Willie Mays, Richie Ashburn in a PSA 3, 59 Topps. So another nice, Willie Mays card from the 50s. Why not? Even if it's not a high grade. Another Minnie Minoso, this time 59 Topps in a PSA 4. And then speaking of Phil Niekro, Nolan Ryan, again, I've had this in my collection forever. So it's really just cool to get it slabbed. Finally, it's just been sitting, in a box forever. And I was like, what the hell? Let's get it. It's a really, just an awesome card. Nolan Ryan and Phil Niekro. It is the Andre Dawson rookie And again, I have no desire to own this in a higher grade. This is my Andre Dawson rookie. And so because this is my Andre Dawson rookie, I just wanted to get it slabbed. And the cool thing, I'm a big, all my cards are cataloged in vintage card prices, VCP. And so, and I don't like to put raw cards in there. So all my graded cards I put in VCP. So this will let me add the Andre Dawson rookie to the to the VCP collection. Tim McCarver in a PSA 4, 66 tops, broadcaster McCarver. Mike Kuehler. This, you may be wondering, why did I submit this? Is, I believe, a short print from the 66 top set, and I thought it looked pretty nice, so I submitted it, PSA 6. Now, this is one of those cards I could see getting a higher grade, but then again, that corner in the upper right-hand side makes sense to get a PSA 6. Robin Roberts, 1961 tops. Trying to remember if Robin Roberts is a Hall of Famer or not. I think he is. PSA 6, Robin Roberts. All right, and then the last box, jump right into that one too. After this is over, I'll show you guys. I bought, shout out to New York Yanks fan 7. I got a case. It holds 60 cards. Awesome, awesome case for $100, all in shipping. All in $100. And it's a fantastic case for $100. And I'm going to put all these cards in that case. Oh man, this is my, I've had this card. This may have been my first ever vintage card. This Roy Campanella, the 56 tops Roy Campanella. So just happy to get it. Finally slabbed. PSA 2, I'll take it. I think that's, I actually think that's kind of generous for this card. Easily could have gotten a PSA 1. But look at that. That's awesome. Finally got it graded. The Roy Campanella. That's awesome. Love it. All right. I'll look at that again later because that's so cool. 58 tops, Tigers bats, K-Line, Al K-Line, and Harvey Quinn. Kuhn. I'm getting roasted in the comments for that. All right, Phil Marchildon, another card from 49 Bowman. And then let's see what we got. Ted Kluszewski and a PSA 2, kind of like a home run hitter from the 50s. A PSA 2. Johnny Mize. Look at that. Johnny Mize and a PSA 2. This is towards the end of his career. Johnny Mize won a couple of World Series with the Yankees. Just a couple. And then Jerry Coleman. Speaking of cards that I've had, the Roy Campanella and the Jerry Coleman. I don't know which one was my first vintage card, but it was one of those two cards. I'm pretty sure it was either the 56 Roy Campanella or this Jerry Coleman. I'm not sure which one came first, but they were back to back. They may have been on the same day actually. 59 tops, Duke Snider. Pretty neat. I'd love to get the Willie Mays version of this. Yeah, and here's the other card. This I've always had that Hank Aaron and the Al K-Line. And I think a PSA 3 is incredibly generous here. PSA 3 on the Al K-Line. But I've always had those together. I don't know why one would get minimum size requirements and the other one not, but okay. Then we got the 76 tops Babe Ruth. Picked this up at a store actually pretty recently, ungraded for like $3 or $4. And this one came back as a 5. I figure why not? It's a Babe Ruth from the 70s. And this one's really cool. PSA 6, 76 strikeout leaders, Nolan Ryan and Tom Seaver on the same card, 77 tops. I think that's awesome. And again, PSA 6, I'll take it. Frank Leja, and not sure why I got this graded, but I'm sure I had certain cards that I wanted to fill out. I was all I'm going to do 50 vintage cards. And so I had to dig deep to get to 50. Hal Newhouser, again, great knuckleballer, Hall of Famer. Oh no, I'm thinking of Hoyt Wilhelm. Hal Newhouser, a pitcher from the 50s. Honestly, this guy, I was looking this guy up. you can make an argument that he was the best pitcher of his era. And I'm surprised that he doesn't get, he won 2 MVP awards in a row. At one point, he won the Triple Crown for a pitcher. And you can make an argument that he was better than Sandy Koufax. And you never hear about Hal Newhouser. You never hear about him. And it's a shame. Like, look at his numbers, guys. Look what he did in his career. Like, you could easily make an argument he's the best pitcher of his era, and you never hear a word about him. Dale Mitchell, 52 tops. Dale Mitchell, look at that logo from the 52. This is one of those cards that I think my dad used to collect high grade 52 tops cards, and I think he passed this one down because it just didn't meet his the eye appeal. So he just gave it to me. Jackie Jensen, 56 tops. Looks like it came back as a 4. Another 52 tops, Billy Johnson, a PSA 4. Again, these Earl Torgelson. 2 more 52 tops cards. Luke Easter. Great looking card. Luke Easter. 54 tops, obviously the same year as the Hank Aaron rookie. And then here's another Hal Newhouser, 53 tops, and a PSA 2. But again, looks great in this, otherwise they're in the top loaders and they just don't look as good. And then finally, Irv Palika in a PSA 4. So, let me just going to show you guys the case I just bought for $100 all in. So let me just show you that real quick and put all 46 cards in that case right now. All right, guys. So here it is. Oh, help if I turn this around. Pastime Marketplace. If you guys want to check this out, I don't know if it was like a limited deal to get it for $100, but look at that case. Beautiful. And open this up real quick, and you can see the cards are they already in there. So you can see the Roy Campanella in a PSA 2, and then just as a heads up, this doesn't fit in there really well, so I don't know if they have like separate slots specifically designed for SGC, but looks like this is going to be a PSA specific case. So I got another row and 2 cards to fill out. So. But pretty awesome. Let me know what you guys think of the order. To me, this is what collecting's all about, is, cards like this that you can get slabbed. So thanks so much, guys, for watching, and I will talk to you later.